A door slams somewhere in your house. Your whole body reacts before you even know what happened. Your shoulders jump. Your heart slams once, hard. Your hands might even come up in front of your face. And here's the strange part. You knew on some level that it was probably just the wind. You've lived in this house for years. Nothing bad has ever happened here. And yet your body reacted as if a predator had just crashed through the wall. This is the startle reflex, and it might be the fastest response your nervous system is capable of producing. It happens in about 80 milliseconds, faster than you can consciously register the sound that caused it. Your brain decided you were in danger before your brain even knew what the danger was. Let's start with the mechanism, because it's stranger than most people realize. When a sudden loud sound hits your ears, the signal doesn't go to your cortex first. The part of your brain responsible for conscious thought and reasoning. It skips that step entirely. The signal travels straight to a structure deep in your brainstem, called the nucleus reticularis pontis caudalis. That's a mouthful, so scientists usually just call it the startle center. From there, it fires directly into your spinal cord, triggering your muscles to contract, before the sound is even finished registering as a coherent noise in your conscious awareness. OR, quite literally, moving before you are thinking. In 1939, psychologist Carney Landis and physiologist William Hunt ran a study that mapped out exactly what the human startle response looks like. They filmed subjects reacting to a gunshot fired without warning. And when they slowed the footage down frame by frame, they found something remarkably consistent. Almost every person did the same 4 things in the same order in a fraction of a second. Eyes clamp shut, head snaps forward, shoulders rise and pull in. Arms bend at the elbow, pulling toward the chest. It didn't matter who the person was, how old they were, or whether they'd been warned a loud noise was coming. Even when subjects knew the gunshot was about to happen, they still flinched. In the exact same sequence, every time. You cannot train this reflex away. You cannot think your way out of it. So why would evolution build something you can't override, even when you know it's coming? The answer has to do with what a sudden loud sound has meant for almost the entire span of human existence. For 300,000 years, your ancestors lived in a world without cars, construction, or slamming doors. In that world, an unexpected loud noise had a very short list of possible causes. A branch breaking under the weight of a predator. A large animal crashing through brush. Thunder signaling a storm capable of killing you through exposure or flooding. Rockfall. In every single one of those cases, the correct response was the same. Protect your eyes, protect your throat, protect your vital organs, and do it immediately. Before you've even identified what's happening. The startle reflex isn't really about the sound itself. It's a default defensive posture, built to activate the instant your environment does something unpredictable. Because in the ancestral world, unpredictable and dangerous were nearly the same word. But here's where it gets more interesting, because the startle reflex isn't fixed. It changes based on what your nervous system already believes about the world around you. In the 1990s, psychologist Michael Davis at Emory University discovered that the size of a person's startle response could be manipulated just by changing their emotional state beforehand. Show someone a pleasant image, then hit them with a loud sound, and their flinch is smaller. Show them a threatening or fearful image first, then hit them with the exact same sound, and the flinch is dramatically larger. Same noise, same volume, same person, completely different reaction depending entirely on what their brain already suspected was coming. Davis called this fear-potentiated startle, and it revealed something crucial. Your flinch isn't just a reflex to sound. It's a live readout of how much danger your nervous system currently believes you're in. This is why people with post-traumatic stress disorder often have startle responses that are 2 to 3 times larger than average, and why the reflex barely fades with repetition the way it does in most people. Researchers studying combat veterans found that while a typical person's startle response weakens the more times they hear the same sound, a process called habituation, veterans with PTSD often show almost no habituation at all. Their nervous system has recalibrated its baseline sense of threat, and it stays recalibrated for years, sometimes decades, long after the danger that caused it is gone. The body kept the alarm switched on, even after the mind understood it wasn't needed anymore. And there's a strange twist buried in this. Not everyone flinches the same amount. And the difference isn't really about bravery or nerve. It's about how tightly your particular nervous system is wound at baseline. People with higher general anxiety show larger startle reflexes, even to completely harmless sounds. A dropped book, a chair scraping, a phone buzzing on a hard table. Their threat detection system is simply set a few degrees hotter than everyone else's, firing the same ancient defensive sequence for stimuli that pose no danger at all. Meanwhile, a smaller startle response has been linked, somewhat counterintuitively, to certain antisocial personality traits. Because a blunted fear circuit means fewer internal warning signals telling you something might be wrong. So the next time a door slams and your body jerks before you've even processed the sound, understand what actually just happened. A structure buried deep in your brainstem, older than language, older than fire, older than almost everything that makes you feel modern, made an instant decision that your ancestors' survival once depended on. It decided you might be in danger, and it moved your body to protect your eyes and your throat, before your conscious mind even had a vote. You live in a house with locked doors, smoke alarms, and no predators anywhere nearby. But the part of you that flinches has never gotten that memo, and it never will, because it wasn't built for this world. It was built for the one that made you.